Push past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? Get out of your mind, I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that have ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you closed the door. So watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world, in this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder. Screw loose, no matter how I do feel, I still gotta prove that I'm better. I never say never, I work all alone, I don't work together. I got big moves and they coming soon. I'ma be a tycoon in the boardroom. Everything is fine-tuned, got no excuse. Coming back like new anytime I move. Call it resurrection, I'm obsessing. Got a new obsession, so obsessive. Strive for perfection, never second. I just wanna be a legend, don't forget it. I like to be pushed to my limits, I work till I'm finished. I hurt till I'm winning, till the thirst starts again. It takes me back to beginning, a cycle let me spinning. That's why I'm alive and I fight every minute to be worthy. I can't quench this thirsty, I'm motivated but I never get worried. I have faith I can win any journey. I just have to put my head down and keep working. I love conquest, I love progress. I feel so blessed that I get to reinvest all my time into doing what I love. It took a long time, but now my work is my drug. Each day I get to create something new that I used to motivate. Inspire the next to be better than the best. To fight for success and to get some respect. It's earned, not given. I'll teach if you listen, I'll give if you're driven. You'll win in a minute. Each day keep chipping at the goal and you'll get it. Don't fold, you'll regret it. Just work till you get it on. Don't stop till I'm at the top. I won't give up till my heart finally stops. I'm not lost. My goal is my rock and each day is another chance, another shot. So I'll work hard and I'll learn scars and I'll give hard, never letting down my guard. Been a long arc to get to this mark, but I got more things I want, so I'm gonna start.
The views and opinions on Pain Train Pipebomb are of the cast and crew only. Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer and listener discretion is advised. Pain Train Pipebomb Productions, in association with YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, presents Pain Train Pipebomb New York City, starring Missy Gonzalez, Patrick Hagemeyer, Melissa Mitro, and Ricky, the master of mayhem Litwinkowicz. Pain Train Pipebomb starts now. What's up, everybody? It's Pain Train Pipebomb. It is Thursday, the 7th of March. And, you know, thank God we didn't have the fucking first episode on March 1st, because then otherwise this would have been weird. But we are live here. I'm in the dark because my bulb broke. Don't ask why.
Don't let him lie to you.
You couldn't sit and put a fucking flashlight or nothing?
Yeah.
No. No,
Ricky, just hold a
no place to hang
flashlight under your
anything.
chin the whole episode. Just.
I think we should go dark mode the whole episode, and I can just turn my light out too.
I don't even know how good that would even look. Hold on, let's even try this. Hold on. That's way too creepy, and I can't fucking see anything.
You don't put it like fucking you're about to tell a ghost story. You set it off to the side.
Listen,
Hell no,
I can't help
ghost
it.
Story that shit. Blair Witch. I want to see shit dripping out of his nose.
Oh! Didn't we already have enough of a drainage issue before we went on the air?
Shut up! I thought I had a burger.
Bats in the bat
You
cave.
need to go like this, like sideways, not like weirdo.
Melissa is home working tonight, so I'll be honest, I can't take the bulb out of the socket. I can't really get it out of the fucking thing to get the light up for the room. So if we were here, she'd probably be in a lot darker light than I would. It's fucking
You don't even
horrible.
have like you don't even have like the reflecting off of your computer screen?
What do you think is making my face show up on the camera right now? The computer screens.
Oh my god.
One little white freaking window on the screen where the camera is right now is brightening up.
Welcome to Pain Train Pipebombs, where we always have technical difficulties.
See, she's even in the chat and says she's got to make the millions. Not the millions of Brazilians, but just the millions.
Just the million. Hey, Mel.
I will tell you this though.
You did it all for the cookies.
Yeah. So she's gonna be chat monitor tonight. Steven's in the chat. Patrick's in the chat. James is in the chat. I keep messaging him to make sure. No, I need the bulb unscrewed, then screwed.
How many New Yorkers does it take to change a light bulb?
Actually, it would be a the broom handle, because that's the only way that's coming out.
No, you get a fucking potato. Chop it off at the end.
Broken. I think you just can't reach it.
No. It's broken into the socket where even if I go to try to put the needle nose pliers there and try to turn it that way, I can't even do it. So I gotta break the rest of the filament out of the bulb and then put the broom handle in the knob and turn it so I can get it out.
Actually, in that case, Macy's actually got it. Cut a potato in half, shove it in, and twist. Like you use the filament. It works.
Because if you put a conductor into it, you're just gonna conduct electricity into yourself.
He's got to shut the damn light.
I'm gonna
off
unplug
to
it.
begin with.
I'm not sure if he.
Basically, the light is one of those like desk lamps, but it's on like the microphone scissor arm. The professional artists use it. They clip it on the end of their desk, and then they move it all around or whatever. So I would actually have to take the clamp out and unplug the lamp to get the fucking piece out. So it would be unplugged. It wouldn't be conducting any electricity.
Well, in that case, just lick it.
Gives a little bit of sense.
D-Hay's here. What's up, D-Hay?
That'd be a very shocking
Bearman's here.
Hi, Mom.
So
Hi, Thea.
I will start off the show, because I do know now I have back my hate for people. If you haven't gotten on our White Guy Anger TikTok channel, which probably won't be there for very much longer if the United States gets their way and deletes fucking TikTok from the United States.
Good.
There is a very, very big rant that I put up from yesterday's radio show. If you want the link to it, I will either post it on my page or I will give it to you personally through Messenger, because it's already picked up a lot of steam, and I only posted it about 3 hours ago. So, yeah, I've now gotten the tremendous hate for people back, especially driving. They're the fucking worst.
You lost.
Absolute worst. Well, I was trying to be nice for a while.
We're gonna have to come and change your light bulb. After she gets done doing what she's doing, she then come
You
and fix
won't
your
be
light
done
for you.
till like Saturday night. I'll be still sitting in the
Well,
dark
she'll
by
come
then.
over then and fix it for you.
Yeah. But then again, I like sitting in the dark
anyway. You couldn't do it by yourself, or it'd be done already.
I just didn't. I didn't have enough time to do it for showtime. That was the point. Besides the fact that I also took like a 2-hour nap before we did the show.
Is that why you didn't answer me earlier?
My
No,
phone
that was a
died
choice.
actually while I was sleeping.
He's like, yeah, my phone don't answer when I'm on sleep mode.
No, I actually had the ringer on, and it just for some reason it died while I was sleeping. I had 5 text messages when I woke up. I think I had 17 Facebook messages when I woke up. I was like, wow, I slept because my phone died.
From me and Patrick?
No, actually no. Patrick caught me before the nap. He caught me earlier this afternoon. You caught me while I was sleeping. And there's sometimes where you catch me while I'm sleeping because you're up at 5 a.m. and by 5 a.m. it's 7 a.m. here and I'm already done. So, I don't know, maybe I should just actually... I might as well think about actually legitimately turning off my phone fucking when I go to sleep now. Because the last few nights have not been great. And it's not because of my phone, because I put my phone on silent when I go to bed. It is vibrating all over the place, though, which is kind of funny. All right. Here comes my first hateful argument for the show. Yes, it's another fucking... I found this on fucking TikTok. And it's a woman who decided she wanted to annoy somebody at McDonald's. Why people annoy people at McDonald's, I have no fucking clue. So, this woman is wearing a Camp Fort, Florida shirt. I don't know why. Because this actually happened in the UK.
It's none of your business. I'm eating my lunch. Yeah, I'm not very happy now, thank you. What's your point?
Why? Sorry, why are you getting a kid's meal?
It's the cheapest thing on the menu, but it's not really any of your business, is it? I'm trying to have my lunch.
Sorry, where are your children?
Okay, so right off the bat, everybody goes to McDonald's and gets certain things for lunch, right? So this guy probably doesn't have a lot of money. He bought himself a fucking Happy Meal.
Hold on. Let's face this fact. If any of us really want a cheap lunch, and even if you go to McDonald's, do you know how fast you can spend $8 to $10?
Exactly.
Easily. A fucking Happy Meal is like $6.
Right, 5 or 6 for fries, a burger, and a drink.
I eat Happy Meals all the time. I'm gonna sue McDonald's one day because they ain't making me very happy.
False advertising.
Right.
But do you always pick what toy you get?
You could before it was like a boy or a girl. Now you don't get a pick. You just get whatever they throw in there. And if you get two Happy Meals because you buy one for your dog, they give you the same toy. But sometimes I pretend I have kids and I say, can you give me 2 different toys? Because I don't want my kids to fight over, aka me and my dog. It happens.
Janet's got you nailed, Macy.
What? What is
What do women and Happy Meals have in common? They both come with a toy inside them.
That's the truth.
Right.
That's so, Janet does not lie.
Listen, believe me, if I had the money to actually go to McDonald's and just get Happy Meals all the time, I probably would because I think they would fill me more than the regular meals. But anyway, so right now this woman is just annoying him because he's eating a fucking Happy Meal for lunch.
Who said this is for children? It's a Happy Meal.
This man has just come in and brought a Happy Meal.
And what's wrong with that?
But where have you put the kids?
What do you mean where have I put the kids? It's for me.
Where's your car?
What kind of question is this? Why are you asking me a million questions? So what have I done to you? What have I done to you? You find it suspicious that I've gone to McDonald's to buy a Happy Meal?
First off, this woman is fucking recording the entire fucking thing.
I like to see her perspective of it.
It's probably on TikTok. Just wait for it.
But now she's asking where the kids are. Can a person just not eat a fucking meal without being harassed? And because it's even a Happy Meal, you have to know where the fucking kids are?
She had to take him down a peg, so he wasn't happy with his Happy Meal.
Fucking idiots.
I bet you her name. I bet you can't guess her name, Pat.
Well, considering she's British. Karen.
More like Countman Gallon.
All right, here's a little bit more audio for you to get you pissed off a little bit.
And I don't have a kid. How is that any of your business? What papers? Who reads the papers? It's 2024. Okay, but who cares what read alive? You're talking about Epstein's Island. What's that got to do with my Happy Meal? He might have a Happy Meal there. You're not stopping him. I'm working for myself and I'm hungry and you're disturbing my lunch. Because I'm having a Happy Meal. No.
The neighborhood watch. Oh,
she says
she's part of the neighborhood watch. So this fucking moron
at McDonald's
is fucking thinking that this dickhead, because he's eating a fucking Happy Meal, is trying to lure kids in. This is what it comes down to now.
Want to lure some kids in? Get a bag of Takis.
Instead of just not inquiring about the entire situation, she now has to go and ruin somebody else's day. First off, she reminds me of one of those old school fucking 3-inch wrestlers where you push them down and they bounce. The little micro wrestlers, okay?
Talking about the little people wrestlers?
Yeah, like they had the Ultimate Warrior where you push down on his legs and then you let it go and he kind of jumped up in the air. I have a few of them laying around somewhere. Yeah, but reading the newspapers. Patrick, what was the last time you read a newspaper?
Funny enough, I was in England.
Were you at a McDonald's?
No.
Was this you?
No. But that's how long it's been. I left England in 2008.
Just...
Do they even make newspapers anymore? Oh,
yes,
my
they do, because my mother gets them delivered every morning. That's because she is not... My mother is not a fucking totally technology person, okay? There are some things, because she is in her 70s, that she still does normally, like reading the newspaper. She actually looks at the comics in the newspaper. She looks for coupons in the newspaper. You know, my mother is old school with that shit, okay? So she may be one of the few that spends money on getting a newspaper, but it's, according to the guy, it's 2024. Who the fuck reads the papers? And this dipshit brings that up. Dude, I don't even know how many people actually watch the nightly news anymore, let alone read a newspaper.
Well, obviously, half the people in this world get their news from TikTok. You know what I mean? And
listen, there are plenty of keyboard warriors out there, and I put that in quotations, that post shit all over social media anyway. So what the hell is the difference? Reading the papers. Oh, I'm just gonna approach some normal stranger and say, "Hey, are you abducting kids by buying fucking Happy Meals? Like, seriously.
I like to see how this plays out.
If that guy was smart, right? He had the perfect opportunity to go, no, but my plan's now worked. You're here just to watch her face.
I honestly think this bitch.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I like to turn around and ask her, well, what the fuck do you order at McDonald's? You know what I mean? Like, tell me what you order.
She probably orders everything off the hidden menu.
She probably does, bro. She probably orders like her orders like this long because she wants everything a certain way.
I really, after watching like the first few minutes of this video, I wanted to really run up and hit her in the middle of the forehead with a ball peen hammer. I'm not even joking. Like, I think she needs another air hole to breathe out of because, like, I understand this is overseas, but
no,
they have. I think the Karens are worse in the fucking UK than they are here.
Yes and no. You can't even use the "it's overseas" shit because it no.
But this is tremendously where I started my week, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, damn, you know, I fucking really am starting to hate people more now than I think I ever have. And that's the white guy anger thing starting all over again now, because if it doesn't happen on the internet, it happens in real life where you just want to fucking throat punch somebody. Oh
I'm failing to see the problem with this.
What?
Throat punching someone.
Wait, are we not going to see the end of that video?
Do you really want to see the end of the video? I'll fast forward a little.
Macy's committed now.
I'm 100% committed. Like, rewind and go back.
Not the committed I was going with, but okay.
Okay. Let me, I'll go back to this part here where she's, it's...
Talking about. Why can't I have a Happy Meal?
Children, and just seeing where the children...
Listen, not that it's any of your business, but this is all I can afford. Yeah, it's the cheapest thing in the menu. I need a full meal. Is that right?
Yes, this is right.
Well, this is what I wanted. I chose to have this. Maybe I got a book. Maybe I got a book. Maybe I got a book. Yeah.
That's your excuse, is it?
It's not an excuse. It's my lunch. There's no excuse for having lunch. I can eat whatever I want.
Your car and seeing exactly where you're going and what you're doing. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying.
And who are you here with?
I'm with neighborhood watch.
Yeah? You just left your kids inside there to come and complain about me and McDonald's.
I can see them.
Are you crazy? You're actually crazy. I saw your kids were crying in there when I was waiting for this about 5 minutes. I'm trying to have my eyes on my meal. You get your eyes off my Happy Meal and let me be happy, eat my meal in peace. You filming me as well? You're crazy. Evidence of what? A man trying to mind his own business and eat his Happy Meal. It has made you unhappy. My Happy Meal has made you unhappy. Do you know how stupid that is? Don't just stand there and stare at me. Let me eat my lunch in peace. I bet you are.
I bet you are. You fucking heathen, you.
Oh my goodness. I can't. And she's a mother?
No one fuck that. Come on. Don't be that serious.
Please pray.
She wasn't born. She was created at a test tube marked failure.
Right.
Like,
bro.
I just... Like, to me, again, it boggles... What flavor are you smoking, Missy, is what Bernard asks.
Santo Stash. That's what I've been calling it. I don't know.
I'm telling you, man, like...
it's just Santos.
I can't even tell you the last time I was actually in a McDonald's because I order everything through the drive-thru. I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
I
Use
do
the
not
app.
go into the McDonald's. Well, no, I can't even use the app because certain McDonald's here you can't pick up food.
What?
The
Which I
fuck?
think is the stupid. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with the Subway app. So here comes the tech fucking anger coming.
We have a drive-through Subway.
Yes, I mean we have tons of the different Subway restaurants around here. The problem is only certain ones are allowed to use the app because they're franchised. So because they're franchised, you can't always say, "Oh, I want to go to the Subway around the corner and pick up the buy two get one fucking footlong special," because it's only designated for certain stores. So now you actually have to get out of your house and go pick the food up because you don't want to spend the extra money on like fucking Grubhub or fucking Uber Eats to fucking get your food. Which I found out the other day, somebody was going to spend $21 just to get a footlong sandwich. Because the delivery fees were so high.
There's cheaper ways to get a footlong in New York.
Somebody who uses Blue Chew or Viagra?
Tell me we can get a foot long, bro.
See, James even said it. Now, I will say this. James does work at a McDonald's, okay? And it says that's the same way where I live. A lot of people that can't use the app, customers get so mad. So, that's the fucking technology problems with all of this shit.
Where's James at?
Like,
James, where are you living these days?
It's just
obscene.
I live in BFE, and every fucking place here, you got the app, you got the app, you got the app. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about your app.
Ohio. I can't even say it's the country bumpkins thing either because that happens here too. Steven says he'll go to Arizona and give you a footlong.
Gotta fold in half first.
I like the spicy Italian.
Oh. Oh
honest to God, I have no fucking clue what Steven actually looks like.
Listen,
now that we talk about
Steven Waldman is a man of mystery. Now, Misi, you posted these. The chocolate covered pickles. Now, do you think they're close to footlongs, maybe?
Used.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna dip one in chocolate.
You know, the perfect person to do that would be Melissa.
Why?
Because she works with a lot of melted chocolate all the time when she does the chocolate covered pretzels, I do
that. I do the
mellows.
Same stuff over here.
Yeah, I guarantee you she's probably doing that this weekend too, so there'll be a lot of melted chocolate laying around somewhere.
Oh, it's hella good. We can dip a lot of shit in chocolate. It's nice.
The question is would you endeavor to do any of the chocolate covered stuff?
I've done chocolate covered stuff. It's hella messy.
Just don't do it. Well, I don't know if you're going to do it on an actual penis though, because that would hurt.
You'd have to have a volunteer.
I'm still stuck in her saying I've done a lot of chocolate stuff, but that's just me.
I'm an open book. I will tell you. I don't care. It's messy. It'll ruin your khakis. I'll tell you that much.
It'll ruin your khakis? What?
At least no one hears from fucking Mass, because I mean something completely different.
Oh, I didn't message them.
Oh, shit.
I messaged New Hampshire, though. That was the difference. Amazon needs a new app, an auto book app sign-in language. We call it Inaudible. Oh, Janet, that's horrible.
Inaudible.
All right. I guess the next one I'm going to go with is this video here. I put this on here for a reason. It was supposed to be a viral reaction video So, as we go, I'll probably remember what it is, but apparently it is only 52 seconds long and it's probably going to be a controversial topic. Who knows?
You start dating a girl and her best friend says don't hurt her or else? Or else what?
I've been waiting for this one. Here's what I'll do. I will start by injecting a high dose of insulin under your tongue while you're sleeping. You will die of high blood pressure, and the scar will never be found. I will then take your body 2 hours away from where I live so that I am outside the standard geographical area. Once we're out in the middle of nowhere, I will dig a 12-foot hole. I will put your body in that hole, bury it halfway, stick a dead animal carcass directly on top, and fill up the hole. If the police figure out that that's where I brought your body, the dogs will come sniffing and just find an animal carcass, and the police will assume that that's all there was. If they find your body, insulin doesn't even appear on a standard toxicology report. If they test specifically for insulin, they'll find it in your system and assume you had undiagnosed diabetes. Don't hurt my best friend, or else.
Now, is that way too much CSI shit?
No, the better one is when the body goes missing, you call it in at a certain location, wait a couple days because they're going to dig a hole for you. Then you go out there and throw the body in and bury it because they've already looked there. They're not going back.
Misi, you're on mute. You're on mute, Misi. I don't know why.
Well, thank God I didn't say that out loud.
What? It's a free hole. Come on.
Chocolate covered cookies. Whoa.
You know, as much as everybody loves to say, oh, you're on TikTok all day, yada, 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 you're putting all this weird shit up there and whatnot. Let me tell you, to find these morons that give you their full blown out plan of what they're going to do, and then they actually go and do it, and you're like, holy shit.
You know what's crazy? You know what it's...
Okay.
Never mind.
Did you all see the kid from the Air Force that decided to protest Palestine and light himself on fire in front of the Israeli?
No, I actually haven't.
So active duty Air Force guy decided to go to the Israeli embassy. He screamed "Free Palestine," doused himself in gasoline and light himself on fire, who died a couple days later. Now, I got two things on this. Number one, if you're going to do something like that, at least you only took yourself out and didn't affect everyone else. Congratulations for being at least decent. If you're going to do it, leave everyone else alone from your mental illness, really. You don't need to go shoot up a place or anything like that. You just did it yourself. Whatever. Number two, isn't the Air Force's recruiting campaign Ignite Your Career? Because he nailed it.
Jeez.
I cannot sometimes fathom the idea why people post this shit. If you're going to have a plan, don't display it to the world. That just makes legitimately no sense, though.
No.
I guarantee you this bitch has already done it. In my head, this woman did this shit already. It just made it like, God, what is fucking wrong with people? Steven says you farted. That's why you were on mute, Misi.
No, I muted because my torch.
Ah. The torch.
Not, it's going to be really loud.
By the way, speaking about Viagra, one of our signs of the week is found out Grandpa is addicted to Viagra. No one is taking it harder than Grandma. Oh, I bet you she loved him told him to get up. I don't know. Oh, I fucking people on TikTok. So this next one actually happens to me. It actually happens to me. What's up, Enzo? So It's about sleeping situations. This is the best way to explain how sleeping in bed with your significant other can be an issue. Okay?
Can you move over? I'm literally falling off the bed. There's a whole other side.
I don't have any room over there.
You don't have any room.
Yes.
There's a whole half of the bed there.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick, do you have this issue? Sleeping with a significant other?
Well, when we are in the same bed, yes. She works a different shift than I do, so we usually, except for weekends, are in different beds because, well, we don't want to wake each other up.
I have this issue. I don't know why. It's a big enough bed, whether it's my bed or her bed. But, yeah. I don't know. I just don't understand it. But that one was significantly worse.
You have the issue, like, where you squish her?
No, where I am getting squished.
Melissa's asking, are you saying I take up all the space?
She takes up all the space, but I take up all the blanket. That's the difference. It's kind of like that Boy Meets World.
Well, she has to scoot over to you because she's cold because you have all the fucking blankets.
I'll put it to you this way. I have gotten slick to the point that when sleeping here happens, okay, that I give her her own blanket. She hates
and you
me
steal
for
it.
No, I use my own blanket. See, I got smart to that because I don't like to sleep under the blanket regular, okay? This is probably gone back from the fucking Boy Scouts thing from sleeping in sleeping bags, okay? I like to wrap myself like a burrito in my blanket. So that way, I don't steal anybody else's blanket. When I go to her house, however, we have to share the blanket. So I steal the blanket, but she steals the majority of the bed.
My ex always complained she'd be sleeping and she'd feel a tug on her pillow. And she'd move her head just a little bit and I would just rip the pillow out. I was dead asleep. I just stole her pillow. Halfway through the night, dead asleep, just stole her pillow. Just head thump straight down on the mattress. Yep, mine now.
See, she's telling me to bring my own blanket. But the last 2 times that I slept over, okay, because whoever remodeled her house fucked up the heating system in it, where the first floor of her house is not as warm as the second floor. Like, if you want to go into a sauna, you go up to the second floor of her house. There's about like a 35-degree difference in temperature from her first floor to her second floor. So the last 2 times I went over, I didn't even sleep under the blanket.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not even joking.
She's a baker. Heat rises. All that heat goes up to her fucking top level. Bro, she probably keeps her house warm without even turning the heater on because she's a baker.
No, Misi, you don't understand. Without her baking, it is a 35-degree temperature difference from the first floor to the second floor. Like they somehow messed up the way that they put in all the baseboard heaters in her room. She'll tell you, half the time she goes up to go to bed, she can't fall asleep because she's got to put the air conditioner on, she's got to put a fan on, and have the windows open in order to sleep comfortably. So I can't even say the last 2 times I slept over, I stole the blanket. I slept in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt in 30-degree temperatures outside where it was like 85 inside.
See, no. Couldn't do it. Are you asking to go out the room, boo-boo?
Uh-oh. Puppy problems.
Adios mio. Hold on. I can still hear you guys, little fuckers.
I mean, I really want to fucking just, like, legit plug off one of the fucking baseboard heaters in her fucking room. That's how bad it is. I normally just fucking sleep in underwear and t-shirt anyway, but in that house, holy crap. I'm surprised she isn't even
I'm a wall.
confirming
I'm
what
a
I
wall
just
sleeper.
said.
I'm a wall sleeper. I like to sleep against the wall.
Well, I used to like to sleep against my bed, because of how big my room is, my bed is next to my dresser and my closet. So normally I would sleep against there, but now I'm sleeping on like this angle where I have to, like sleep from, my feet are on one corner of the bed, and now I got to sleep with my head on the other corner of the bed. Now I feel like I need like a ton of space on my bed for some reason, but I don't know. Just weird. Just weird. But apparently there are people out there that will automatically just take your entire bed.
Well, sometimes you gotta share, Ricky. If you don't want to be by yourself, you gotta share.
Melissa goes, well, you're hot because you wear too many clothes to sleep, laughing out loud.
Yeah, if you were naked, you'd be cooler.
Listen, I automatically have a high body temperature to begin with. It could be like 20 degrees outside and I'm still sweating.
He's trying to say he's hot.
It's got to be like...
This is why. Oh, sorry.
No, it's got to be like 60 degrees down here and I'm sweating. Oh! Here's the creme de la creme out of all the ones that I was coming about to this week. Because I actually think I planned this for last week's show, and I never got to it for some stupid reason. All right, so this video here is about a landlord and one of her tenants. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I've seen this a few times.
Now, I have a lot of very, very interesting things that I would love to do to torture this bitch. I'm not even joking. But it is entitled, Landlord Needs a Reality Check.
Mr. Johnson, are you home?
Yeah,
no, I'm not.
Hi. This is Rebecca, your landlord.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. How can I help you?
Just to keep things quick and short, I'm gonna need you to move out for the weekend. I have some friends coming in and I need the house.
She has friends coming in for the weekend and needs the house.
Is this a joke?
No, I own this house. I'm gonna need it for this weekend. It's just like 2 to 3 nights.
No, that's impossible. That's not gonna happen.
Why is that impossible? This is my house.
Well, I can't just up and move because you need it for the weekend.
Why not?
That's not how it works. Do I have to explain this to you?
I mean, I own this house. I own the property, so you just rent it from me, but I own this, so I'm gonna need you to leave.
We have an...
First off, this man is very, very smart. Okay? He's very, very smart. Because he's not even talking to her face to face. He's talking to her through the Ring doorbell. Which I give him a lot of credit for. Okay? I don't know if I'd want this pretentious bitch in my house to begin with. That's first off. But for her to go and ask the man to move out for the weekend, that takes some balls. It really, really takes some balls. Patrick's mind is boiling right now. What are your thoughts so far on this?
Honestly, I think it's all a setup. I really do. I think all these videos like this are just setups to get people's blood to boil. And just like, meh. Because no one can be incredibly stupid.
Do you forget where we live?
They can be. They can be.
She can't even look into the fucking camera of the doorbell, let alone. Like, she just steady. She is looking around like a fucking lost kid. I'm not even joking.
Agreement that says that I live here. You can't just tell me to go whenever you want, unless you want to do a formal eviction.
Well, no, I don't. I need you to fulfill your lease. I can set you up at the little motel up the street for a few nights. It'll be nice. It'll be like a little vacation for you.
This isn't
a little vacation. He lives 5 blocks away. How is that a fucking vacation?
like a rental place. It's not an Airbnb. Like, I live here. This
No,
is my home.
it is a rental. You rent. This is my property. I have the deed. It is a rental.
This is my home.
No, it's my.
This has to be a setup.
No, I'm afraid it's not. No, that's never gonna happen.
Overall, no matter what this bitch tries, obviously the tenant is in the right. He signed an agreement. He's not leaving his house. And that's the end of it. But this fucking moron is pushing and pushing and pushing. And let me tell you, like, I don't know where the fuck she got this idea even to begin with. Let alone to sit there and say, oh, I can temporarily have you move out and then have you move back in after they've probably trashed your house. I don't.
And would she, my thing is, did she really expect him to like completely move out, or did she want him to leave his stuff so they could have stuff? Because if you move out, you take everything. You know what I mean?
In this
like,
case,
was she gonna buy furniture for them? And
in this case, she didn't really want to totally displace him out of the home. She just wanted him to pack bags and go away for fucking like 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. Who would in their right mind do that? I mean, even if you were the owner and you came to me and wanted to pay me and send me away, like, really? Like, that just
like,
ridiculous.
Where these people get these fucking ideas, because, oh, I own the house, you rent it, I can do whatever the fuck I choose. Apparently, they don't read any of the fine print when they fucking make these contracts with people.
Or know the laws, because there's laws to that.
It's just fucking, it boggles my mind how fucking stupid people are in this world. It really, really does. Like, not even a joke. That you could just go up and try and pull this shit? Thank God the guy doesn't fucking go through with it. He's like, no, fuck you. I'm going to call the cops. You can't do anything about this shit. But she, wow. I don't understand how entitled people like that think that they can pull this shit. Yes, see, Enzo, I read the fine print, even though I probably have to use a fucking magnifying glass to read it. But, yeah. Like, they just fucking...
There's basic landlord-tenant rights.
Are you looking it up online?
No, I know this because I used to educate people in it. That's what I did, was part of my job when I worked with the housing. Like, is educating people on their rights. Like, oh my gosh. Dog.
Just put your foot down.
Oh, yeah. My problem is like, you can act nice, everybody. Like,
hut 1,
really
hut 2, hut 3. Oh!
When was the last time you've seen a really good blonde moment?
She's a redhead, though, isn't she?
About 2 weeks ago.
No. This girl is truly blonde. This is where I think a lot of people really need to... I really think a lot of people need to up their game on who they date. And I'm talking about all the single guys out there, because if you pick a winner like this next one, then you may actually, get some, but probably not of what you wanted.
I got my sister, and she's blonde. I mean, I got her good. Asked her if she knew about the book about Schrodinger's cat and Pavlov's dog. Rang a bell, but I didn't know if it was there.
I have no idea. This on the screen, apparently this girl is definitely not smart.
Do you want 5 guys?
What?
Do you want 5 guys?
I don't think I can handle that.
You can't handle 5 guys?
No, I don't think so. That's kind of a lot to throw at somebody randomly.
It's just 5 guys.
Okay, well then can I pick them?
Yeah, you can pick whatever you want.
Okay, well I have some people in mind.
What do you mean?
I have some people in mind. If you're wanting to do this, I have some people in mind. I probably have their numbers in my phone.
It's 5 guys.
Yes, I know.
Do you want... It's the restaurant.
The restaurant?
Yeah, 5 guys.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
What are you talking about?
The restaurant.
That was staged.
No,
Totally
she has had some fucking, on her fucking page, she's had some fucking doozy ass moments. Doozy ass
it's
moments.
All staged. It's staged.
Now she don't want it, Steven said. Oh my god,
Oh, yeah. She really wanted 5 guys, dude. She was a hussy and a half, bro.
She's probably not getting enough. She's probably not getting enough dick from what he's given her.
Oh, he's about to add some other people to the mix. He just found out she was down. For some craziness.
Has it gotten to the point where we should just all walk around with a stick with a bunch of nails banged into it and just beat people with it?
It's the millennials, man. The millennials are good.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to remove warning labels. It'll all work itself out.
You may have to explain that to people.
No, easily. Just put it in cursive.
No. Honestly, remove all the warning labels. Because you go back 50 years, a car manual told you how to adjust the valves on your Chevy. Now it tells you not to drink the battery acid.
Why?
Well, because people try to make snacks out of fucking laundry detergent. You know what I mean? That's why. That's why.
Oh my god. There are just, like, I don't know. I really don't know. There was another video that a farmer was trying to transfer manure on his farm.
Yes, and drove around the...
And he's driving, and this bitch behind him is trying to get around him in a big fucking Cadillac SUV. And he ended up getting so pissed with this woman. He was only trying to go I think 200-300 feet with the transport. And he ended up just dumping the manure on her because she couldn't wait the extra few seconds for him to pull into his driveway.
Did you see what just happened over in France?
No.
What?
They were going after the farmers. The government was going after the farmers. So the farmers started taking all their horse shit and cow shit and whatever they had, driving into Paris to the government buildings and dumping it on them. This went on for days. They would clean it all up and more farmers would show up and dump more.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Ooh, tell me that the pizzeria didn't go up. Oh, so a few weeks ago we talked about the Citizen app.
Yes.
And there have been some pretty interesting things that have been going on in my neighborhood as of late. And right off the bat, I know the address is probably wrong. But apparently, there's a store fire by my house. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out, by my house, it's one of those, they first off, this app has been ballistic when it comes with a lot of the stuff that's happening. Like yesterday, there was a 3-car pileup 17.5 miles away. Okay, proximity to me, 17 fucking miles is a fucking long way away. Like, so it don't really mean shit to me. But now apparently one of the buildings, looks like a medical building, is on fire. Or a spa, which they probably never fucking turned anything off, is apparently up in flames. Now, there's no video of it, obviously, because whoever's reporting this shit is not putting anything up. But yeah.
You know, Ricky, that's a really good one question for you, because where roughly do you live in the city? Because I don't know.
I'm not actually in the city.
Okay.
So this is the misnomer about...
Yes, and that's why I'm asking.
Okay? So there are technically 5 boroughs that are separated. I am in one of the boroughs. I'm not actually in the city. The city is technically Manhattan.
Yes.
I live outside of Manhattan.
Okay.
So I don't get all of the glitz and the glam and the lights on 24 hours a day and 500,000 people driving through that area. Like, my neighborhood is so quiet that at 1 o'clock in the morning, I could hear the subway train, which is above ground, from 3 miles away. Like, that's how dead my neighborhood can get. But lately, with all of the fucking stupid assholes that are driving around, who are doing hit and run accidents legit on either corner of my house, or somebody has to set a car on fire by the park, which is about maybe a mile away from my house, all you hear is sirens, or you'll hear the subway. That's it. That's how dead my neighborhood is. During the day, not so dead. But once it gets to like 11:30, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, like, my neighborhood is like basically shut down, with the exception of the gas stations and a few places.
There's no kids playing in the neighborhood? Or?
So, over the last few years, and I know my mother is probably still watching this because she popped into the chat. Okay? What's up, Billy?
Billy? My Billy?
My neighborhood has changed by religion. If Patrick, your understanding would change by religion. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
No,
where we used to have tons of kids playing in the middle of the street, including yours truly, those kids don't play in the middle of the street.
Then inside playing their Xboxes.
No.
Probably not.
No.
So, because there's kind of a clash of religions and backgrounds and stuff, where it used to be, it's not anymore. In layman's terms, the Jewish people moved in. The really religious Jewish people moved into the neighborhood. So the diversity of the neighborhood is not the same as the way it used to be. Then again, a lot of the people that used to live in this neighborhood decided that they wanted to go to God's waiting room to die because it was too cold. And now they get hit with every fucking tropical disaster that they could fucking imagine down in that state. So it changed. And they'll migrate into different other places and multiply like cockroaches and do whatever. Just the way they are. But that's because, times have changed. Shit happens. Billy, even as a kid, I had video games up the ass to play, and I was always out in the park playing ball or playing hockey in front of my house. Shit like that. Like, I always used to be out.
Same. I was surprised to see, I went to my hometown a couple weekends ago, and I was actually surprised to see kids playing in the streets. Because
are you sure they're playing in the street or drawing on the lines?
Oh, they were taking the copper out, but they were out there playing. Just kidding. No, I
Playing in
just
the
saw
street.
them
Yeah, we
riding
got this
bikes.
copper out of the manholes. That's great.
No, they were riding bikes. And I mean, they may have been electric bikes, but they were bikes.
That's okay. So I have to. I'm going to say the same thing that I said on the show yesterday, and I want everybody to go to listen to that show. It was the 5th anniversary show for Pipe Bomb Radio. I played a lot of great music. I had fucking mashup blocks in there because I know I could do that shit. To Billy's comment, kids are built softer these days. You know what the problem is?
True.
Their parents?
It's the parents.
They're raising sissies.
Okay? They put everybody in a fucking bubble. A bubble wrap. Because they don't want their kids to fucking grow up and have fucking testicular fortitude to fucking cut through life. That's the fucking problem.
No, it goes beyond that. Do you know where it goes? They were never told no. And no one can tell their kids no. Because if you correct them and tell those kids no, now you're going to deal with me.
Yep. Well, the crazy part, too, is the participation ribbons and shit. Kids don't know how to lose shit anymore. You know, there has to be winners and losers. That's part of life.
And you know what? I taught my older nephew this when he was younger, and I'm doing it now with my teenage niece and my little nephew, okay? We bowl on Saturday mornings, okay? This is another reason why, like, a lot of shit gets fucked up. I bowl 4 days a week, 3 days with the adults, and then I bowl the 1 day with the kids. It's an adult-child league. And my nephew is learning, because he's bowling with me, that at some point you have to lose. But losing is not the worst part of it, because there's always another week after where you come back and you try to win again. I have never taught my niece or my nephews that losing, you get an award. You only get an award when you actually achieve something. That's the bigger deal. I
know you're
I hated that shit during the summer.
Is your sister?
My sister says the same thing, just not as aggressive as I do. I wasn't, when I went through all of that shit when I was younger, of fucking playing baseball or hockey or soccer or fucking whatever, you fucking learned a lot of lessons by losing, and you learned a lot of lessons by winning. You only get the spotlight if you win. And to kind of use that fucking thing from Talladega Nights, finishing in second and third might not be so bad, but guess what? You still lost. And that's the whole point. And if you're going to sit there and pamper your kid to say, oh, yeah, you know, this, that, and the other, fuck off. You're the one that should have probably been thrown into a fucking wood chipper. Because that's bullshit. I'm sorry. That is complete and utter bullshit. Never fucking try to do that pampering shit and have them stay inside and play video games and not experience the outside world. Because guess what? When they're gone, you're fucked. You are fucked. You're like that fat bitch that was on that fucking McDonald's video earlier in there. Okay? I don't deal with that shit. Sorry. Not even baseball, Billy. I'm sorry. No. Because the first time you see you can't stand up properly, you can't stand in the box because somebody fucking threw a pitch on you, guess what? They're nailing you the next pitch afterwards. Calling you a pussy in the fucking back of their heads. Participation trophies. Fuck that shit. I don't get no participation trophy for bowling.
Hey, I want a participation program for being part of this show, motherfucker. Ricky's like, fuck off, Measy.
I know Patrick has a comment for that too.
Come on, Patrick, give it to me.
Nope. That's the whole reason I'm not.
Fuckers. Well, fuck you guys then.
No, that's the whole point. We're not going there.
Listen, to reach out again on Billy's comment about telling a kid these days that and a coach getting fired, then the coach is not doing his job properly.
Right.
No joke. If you are not going to teach, if you're not going to teach the kids the proper way, not only the game is played, but to have the mental attitude to get through it, then you're not a coach.
Right. See, this goes way beyond that. Way beyond that. Okay, I'm going to go off now. We have all these kids that you can be anything you want to when you grow up. I'm sorry, you're 5'0". You're not going to be an NBA player. Sorry, not going to happen. I'm sorry, you can't pass to figure out what 1 + 1 doesn't equal fucking 5. You're not going to be a goddamn doctor. Sorry. You're not going to be a fucking astronaut. You're missing half your fucking body. You're missing a leg and an arm. You're not going to be an astronaut. Sorry. Fucking deal with it.
Everybody has their own fucking battles.
You can't be anything you want to be. It's just not possible. If everyone wanted to be what they wanted to be, we'd all be freaking multimillionaires and no one would be working.
No, I think I'd still have to be working. I'm kind of bored of not fucking doing anything.
Right.
But there are some people that can achieve that. The problem is that when it comes down to that point that they see that they can't do it, that's their problem. And they can't adjust to doing what they're to try to fix the situation.
They can't be told no. That's just it. And when you tell them no, they run to someone else. Okay. I was adopted. I found my biological family 2 years ago. This last year, I posted a video of getting cut off. Woman cut me off. I'm in the right lane at a stoplight. She crossed 3 lanes of traffic and took a left-hand turn on a red. Little old lady in a minivan. And I'm like, God damn it, stupid people can't drive, kind of thing. And my half little brother, oh, well, we have a lot of immigrants in Minnesota, and thanks to the government, and he just started going off on politics. I'm like, dude, this has nothing to do with that. And he kept going, and I'm like, dude, just stop. I don't talk politics on my page. And he kept going, so I blocked him. He ran to my biological mom crying that I blocked him, and she should call me and have me unblock him from my page. She called me. I'm like, yeah, he can suck my dick. He ain't getting on my page again. Sorry. Don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Never told no.
See, that just makes me want to try harder. But then again, that's the way I was brought up.
When I was in the military, we had nights that was 5 of us that decided, hey, let's see we'll make a bet on who can make someone cry first tonight. Girls don't count.
Wow. That was great.
I have to re-clarify my statement, by the way. There are certain things that no applies, but there are other things that don't. I had to clarify that.
Okay.
We'll leave don't stop out of it.
I understood you when you said it right.
I was waiting for that one. So waiting for that one. How old am I? Oh my God. I could send you a picture of my ID if you want. That might be easier. I'll be 47 in 22 days. Well, 21 days, actually.
Ancient old man.
Yeah, I'll be 47 in 3 weeks.
Billy's 39.
Yeah, but see, I can't really say that, like, I'd say maybe as of, like, the last 15 years, like, the whole, like, hard coaching thing has kind of changed. Because I've seen some of the coaches that, like, my nephew had to deal with, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, get some balls. No, Billy, we don't want you to hit, because you can't hit this guy. How do you know? It's happened to adults a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's Billy's birthday's coming up. He's gonna be 40.
Oh, so he's part of my fucking. He would be part of my like birthday 2-week hit.
Yeah,
Billy, I'll have to wish you a happy birthday on the 22nd because there's 3 other birthdays in my family on the 22nd. Hey, and if he behaves enough, I'll play the birthday video for him live on the air.
Yay! It's gonna be Lisa's birthday too.
On the 22nd?
I'm way too high. Let me get back with you on that.
Hey, Patrick, at least she's in a better mood now.
Right, we fixed her.
Yeah, it's because I'm high. Yeah, I was a little bit of a
Hi, how are you?
Hey, hi, how are you? Hey, hi, how are you?
Billy, I don't behave either. That's why we do this show. And then I go off on little tangents like I just did. But
yeah,
I will tell you
I'd probably be sitting here all pissy still.
Listen, between yesterday and today, I think I've let off enough steam between the two shows. Not even joking. Because that epic freaking rant that I had on TikTok was fucking wow. People were messaging me like, you need to calm down. And I don't.
Were you being too loud?
I was loud and very vulgar. And a lot of people were not happy with that. You're supposed to be celebrating your 5th anniversary of the show, and you're fucking screaming, oh my God.
I don't think anybody would expect anything less from you.
Steven wants to know, since you're high, you still want that 12-inch footlong?
Tell Steven to hush his mouth. If he's asking if I want the cookie, because they have the footlong cookies. Have you guys remember we showed them a few weeks ago?
They have the pretzel too now.
I finally seen them. I finally seen them in my Subway, like advertising in my Subway. Did anybody else go out and get a footlong cookie yet?
No. You want to know why?
Why?
Because for me, it'd be cheaper to go to the supermarket, get the roll of cookie mix, the cookie dough, put it on a pan. I could have more than one and not spend as much as going to Subway.
How much is it in Subway? It couldn't be more than
$6. It's $6 for that big foot-long fucking cookie. I can go and get a roll of cookie dough for $3 in the supermarket and make more than one. And then I can add extra stuff to it if I want. Extra chocolate chips. You know, like, if I want sprinkles on my fucking cookie.
Bro,
all that shit.
You're fucking pretty much married to the cookie maker, bro.
Yeah, but there are some things I can't just say on the spur of the moment, hey, can you make me a dozen chocolate chip cookies? I'm not going to fucking do that. Carol says it's $7 for the foot-long churro.
Ooh,
damn it, now I want a churro.
Why the fuck do you think like me, buddy?
Because churros are fucking good.
Hey, you know what? You know what my experiment for this weekend is going to be? And I'm obviously going to be monitored by the baking champion. I'm making homemade Pop-Tarts this weekend.
Ooh.
Oh, are you making your own phyllo dough?
No, you go and get the slate of the yeah, you get the pastry dough, and then you can put whatever freaking jelly and stuff you want. You can make brown sugar fucking Pop-Tarts. Like, I'm gonna fucking make Pop-Tarts this weekend. Not the small ones. I'm gonna make like a 1.5 long fucking Pop-Tart.
Now, are you using phyllo dough or are you using pie dough?
Pie dough.
No, he's
that's what the recipe calls for.
No, he's gonna use pie. If you wanted to up that ante a little bit, use phyllo dough.
Yes, you gotta use phyllo dough. That's why I was asking you. You're gonna be a badass and make phyllo dough because that's pretty badass.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck phyllo dough.
Takes a long time.
Listen, I again have been finding shitloads of recipes, and I give it a shot. But obviously, I don't do it here because I don't want to poison my parents. But you know, like that's what Sundays have been. By the way, Dinner at Melissa's is usually Rick gets to pick what he wants for dinner. And then we go to the supermarket, and then we make dinner, and that's how it works. 2 weeks ago, we had pot pie. We made homemade pot pie, and we did it with the mix from the Red Lobster biscuits instead of the regular pancake mix.
Yep.
And it was fucking
question
fantastic.
for you. Do you eat fish?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you had fisherman's pie?
No, I haven't.
No.
So you make a pie crust. You're going to need something like cod, something like that, a white firm fish. Chunk it up, throw it in there. Throw in almost like a cream gravy, a white cream gravy that you do put on biscuits and gravy. Some peas, some carrots, stuff like that. Top it. Oh my God, is that good? It's like shepherd's pie just made with fish.
See,
Wait, you top it with what, mashed potatoes?
Mm-hmm. I got Macy going now.
Because I'm a fat girl and I like food, bro.
Do I need to send you my honey jalapeno sweet corn?
Honey jalapeno sweet corn. Nah, mm-mm.
Yeah, she's thinking about that one too now.
I mean, it's probably good, but have you ever made like a green chili cheese fucking cornbread?
Mm-hmm. Oh God, yeah. See, I'm just happy my kid's in Albuquerque right now, so he can get me real green chili.
Oh, the Hatches. Ooh.
Yes.
Well, we get them. I mean, we're just like next door neighbors, you know?
Right. It's the same thing in southern Colorado. You're next door neighbor, but it's not the same as going to a farmer's market and getting Hatch green chili fresh.
Oh. Dude. I got family in the 505. I got people who live up there. Oh yeah, we get our Hatches for sure here.
But you get it. Most people don't get that. How much of a difference that makes.
Have to. I'm Mexican, bro. Of course I know that.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
Just depends on what time of day it is.
This is my favorite Danny Trejo
What
line.
time of day it is? Really?
Yeah.
That's how that works?
4 a.m. It's Mexican can't get out of bed, but...
No, Mexican stay up all night.
Exactly.
Mexican can play poker all night.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while either. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
All right.
Sorry.
I think we've had enough for the night.
I think so. I think we've derailed the show well enough for the night, so...
It's better that we freaking kind of had it go like this, because Jesus.
I know all this talk
I
about
think you
Pop
needed
Tarts, and we talked about none of my fucking Pop Tarts.
Carol, that sounds amazing. Fisherman's pie with shrimp and Red Lobster biscuit crust.
Let me tell you, that Red Lobster biscuit stuff.
Yeah,
oh
the
my
Cheddar
God.
Bay. Mm-hmm.
I cannot I cannot have enough of those biscuits.
Well, you've had them at Red Lobster, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of think, and it's kind of weird that I'm going to just say this. I think sometimes, like, it's great to go out and eat and kind of enjoy things like the Red Lobster biscuits or the breadsticks from fucking, the fake Italian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But,
what's up?
Damn, you make them at home, and sometimes it just tastes so much better.
And I want to point this out, Ricky, with where you live in this country, if you really wanted to go out and have a lobster dinner, you can get one a hell of a lot better than you can get at Red Lobster.
Yes.
A lot cheaper.
Well, no, it's actually a little bit more expensive at the places like Nick's by us.
Well, I'm saying
like I've
right
kind
by
of matched
yes,
prices
but
with it. But
if you go up to the Cape and shit like that, and you start getting lobster rolls and shit like that, you can get it cheap.
Yeah, in the actual places of like origin, they're fucking
Maine,
fantastic.
Mass, yeah.
But I was saying it the other day, like when we made the biscuits at home, like they taste good. Not gonna lie that it's not the same from the actual place, but sometimes it's just better. Yeah. You know, like you put the effort into making it, and like you make it like probably a little bit better than what they do sometimes. Because sometimes a place could be like hit or miss.
Yep.
From time to time, but yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes like just buying all the stuff and making it home is just a lot better than having like Taco Bell, for example.
Absolutely.
Or like you go to taco places, right? When you make tacos at home, you know that there's love in the taco.
Fuck that. There's also venison.
Dude, I've had tacos
variety
3 times this week already.
See, Mexican food's all the same thing, Misi. It is. It's just a different
It is.
container.
I told you guys that.
It's a taco
I
or a
told you guys
burrito or a
that.
salad. It's all the same thing, just in a different container.
Right, I've said that. Everything's just a taco. Enchiladas, rolled wet tacos, tostadas, flat open tacos, nachos, broken tacos. Like, we can go on and on and on.
Except for one of my favorite things. Tamales are not tacos in any way, shape, or form.
Fuck yes, it is.
No, that's
Totally
that's
is.
masa dough with some really good pork on the
Totally
inside.
is. Listen, it totally is. It's just a pocket taco. That's all it is.
It's a pocket taco.
Pocket taco.
That sounds like what Macy's packing over here is a pocket taco, but yeah.
It's just a pocket taco. That's all it is.
Alrighty. Any final words for the people so we can, I don't know. I don't want to say stop abusing people, but I'm just going to still continually abuse people after we get off anyway.
Okay, I gotta say, just thank you everybody for continually support us, even though we fall apart half the time, but we still are here every week. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and happy birthday to my cousin Tina. It was yesterday. See you guys next week.
Anything, Patrick, or no?
I'm good.
Alrighty. So for those that have viewed the show, we still have the brand new Pipe Bomb Bowling vlog. There are 3 episodes up on YouTube. And we are trying to build up not only our YouTube, but we are trying to build up the TikTok and our Facebook. If you haven't followed us on any of those, links are somewhere. We have all of these sponsors in our description. Go and check them out. If you need something like, let's say, from Walmart, yours truly has the hookup at Walmart. I could probably get it to you for cheaper. Don't hesitate and get in touch with me because we could do that shit. We have new stuff on the horizon. We have this new home furnishing thing coming out within like the next week. So if you're into like going to like Home Goods and crap, I got your hookup there too. Till next week, on behalf of Misi and Patrick, yours truly, the Master of Mayhem, and we are out of here.
Hey, you know you left this one on, right? Oh shit, you guys are still here? You know the show's over, right? Well, if you have time to stare at what should be a blank screen, you have time to check us out elsewhere. You can find previous episodes on Facebook, Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube. Also, if you want to support what we do, you could always buy merch. We have hundreds of designs to offer in many different formats across our Threadless and Spreadshirt shops. And just in case the Alzheimer's is kicking in already, let me remind you, we have other shows in the Pain Train Productions family, such as Pipe Bomb Radio NYC and Pipe Bomb Metallic. Show's over. Now go get some rest. You've got a lot more of our content to consume.